Yes, people. Who can hear me? Right. Arsenal finally won a game. I'm buzzing. Actually, no, I'm kidding. I'm not. It's only West Brom. It was a very easy game, but we finally won a game and we finally scored. Let me just plug my microphone in. Do you know what? You have to enjoy these moments. It's going to be a tough old season. So when we actually win a game, we've got to enjoy it, right? That's what I'm saying anyway. I want to know what you guys thought of our first victory of the season. And I want to know, I know how important this game was to me. I want to know how important this game was to you guys as well. Because look, it's only the League Cup. Sure, people can say it doesn't matter, but it matters to me. And I'll tell you why. The most important thing about today is that we were playing in a competition that, for me, represents our best chance of Europa League qualification. So basically, what can we really hope for this season? We're not going to get Champions League. We're not going to get, top four, in my opinion. So it's Europa League football that we can hope for in terms of European qualification and getting a bit more money in the door, attracting players for a bit of European football. And do I think we're going to finish top six? Probably not. So that leaves you with cup competitions to secure Europa League. And it's either this competition or the FA Cup. And I think that this one's more realistic than winning the FA Cup. So as far as I'm concerned, this was an important game today. Now, oh God, here we go. Look at this. Already we're starting with the Arteta in stuff. Man, I know you're only kidding. But Arteta today, I guess we have to give him credit, don't we? Because often we will give stick to a manager when they, for example, underperform. So against Chelsea, Mikel Arteta underperformed. Today, he did well. So I have to say credit to you. You did well. You overperformed. I didn't think we'd win 6-0. I thought we'd win, but I didn't think we'd win 6-0. And actually, do you know what? After a bit of an awkward start, I don't think we started very well, but in the end, we did what we needed to do, and we did it well. We grew into the game. We grew into in confidence as well, and we started playing some really nice football. And I think you can actually see that when we got a goal or two up, that lifted the players. They started playing with more freedom. It just goes to show just how important a win is. And yes, look, I know. Don't think for a second I'm getting carried away. It's West Brom, for God's sake. And I cannot believe how poorly set up they were. They were awful. Even when they were like 5 goals down, their line that they were playing was so high up the pitch. I just couldn't believe it. I just thought, you know what, this was a early sort of birthday present, early Christmas present for Arsenal, because the way they set up, they never, ever would have won that game. There was no way they were ever going to keep a clean sheet. And I just can't believe how long they did it for. So as far as I'm concerned, they almost sort of it was a recipe for disaster today, the way they set up. But ultimately, Arsenal still have to take advantage of that, and they still have to, they still have to go and score those goals, and we did that. So credit to Arsenal. And one thing I was very happy about was Aubameyang today, because I say this all the time: if he's scoring, then we stand a chance. We need him firing. And look, it's only West Brom. Every sentence that I talk about this game, I'm going to have to say that. It's only West Brom, but it's important that Aubameyang is scoring. It doesn't matter where the goals come from. When you're a striker and you're lacking in confidence, it doesn't matter how you get that confidence back. It's just important that we do it. And yeah, he's got the goals today, and that's what really, really matters to me. So I'm really happy for that. Really, really happy about that. Now, let me know. I'm going to take some of your questions. I'm not going to make this a long one. We can't get too excited about this. It's only West Brom, as we're all saying, but still, it's important that we try and win this trophy. So I'm glad we're in the competition. Someone saying Oba looks sharp. Absolutely. Oba needed that 100%. Who else impressed you? That's what I want to know. Who else impressed you today? For me, I thought Odegaard looked really good. But for me, my man of the match was Bukayo Saka. I thought he was brilliant today and actually really, really made us tick. Xhaka played all right as well, I have to say. Again, only West Brom. Tavares, yeah, 100%. He did really well. He had a lot of energy today. I was happy with him. What do you guys make of Kolasinac? What do you think of Chambers and Holding today? I want to know about all of that. And Ramsdale, yeah, we've got to talk about Ramsdale because the save he pulled off, wow, it was a brilliant save. Leno, in the last game against Chelsea, pulled off an incredible save against Lukaku. Today, Ramsdale with a sensational save as well. That's what I want to see. Hopefully, they can raise each other's levels, and that's why you want to have competition in the squad. I can't still believe that we spent £24 million on a reserve keeper, but in a few years' time, when and if hopefully Ramsdale's number one, we'll look at that and we'll say, money well spent. Hopefully he will live up to that and exceed that price tag. So we've got Ramsdale ahead of Leno. I don't know, man. I don't know about just yet. I think Leno has to be given a chance almost, but or not so much a chance, but I think he has to lose his place. Right now, he hasn't done anything to deserve to be kicked out of that number one spot. If he underperforms, if he makes mistakes, then yeah, absolutely. Ramsdale's there to come in. We've paid £24 million for him. So he should be ready to be number one. But for me, it'd be very harsh on Leno if he gets dropped for sort of like no reason. Because let's face it, against Chelsea, he kept us in the game in that second half. So fair play to him. Now, Tavares at right back. Do you know what? On the right back thing, that's an interesting one. We've got 4 right backs at the club, and not one of them got picked today in the right back position. Is flipping amazing. I wonder whether Bellerin not being part of the squad today is a sign that maybe he will be off in the next week. Someone's talking about Willian as well. Willian, I really, really hope that it's true. The rumors about Corinthians. Someone really played my emotions earlier because they had photoshopped a picture of Willian in a Corinthians shirt, and I got excited straight away. I was looking for news, but yeah, I think someone kind of had me there. But hopefully he will go in the last week. Hopefully we'll be able to sign a decent right back and get rid of a right back or two. The fact that Kolasinac started today kind of confused me because I thought, what are we doing with that? Is that a sign that Kolasinac isn't going to leave? Or is it Arsenal basically putting him in the shop window, showing his fitness, that sort of thing? I'm not really sure. So, even for Kolasinac, not just as an Arsenal fan, but I think for Kolasinac as well, he needs to leave. It's better for him, better for his career. So hopefully we'll see a bit of movement out of Arsenal and also some movement in. Does anyone think that we're going to make any signings in the next week? Let me know in the comments. I'm not hopeful. I think we've spent probably all, if not the vast majority of the money that we probably had available to us. And unless we can get some players out. And speaking of that, we've got Torreira out to Fiorentina today. There were pictures of him that Fiorentina released doing his medical and that sort of thing. So I don't know exactly the terms of that deal, whether there's any money coming into the club right now, whether it frees up any funds to get someone else in, but I'm not sure. People are saying still one more major incoming, I would say, is a right back. Just a right back. And our Hassan Aouar, that's a very interesting one as well. I'd love to see him come in. I'd absolutely love to see him come in. But we are quite stacked in that midfield section. But I think Aouar undoubtedly makes us better. So I'd love to see him come in. But I really don't know. Trippier, God, I'm not sure about Trippier. I don't think that really fits in with the strategy that's on show at Arsenal. Right now, we've signed so many young players. But Trippier, what is he, like at 30 odd? I'm not sure if that's going to be the strategy that we're pursuing. And Juan Rayo saying Wilshere back. Look, no, I don't think so. I think that you've got to consider why so many English clubs haven't gone for him. If for example, a team like West Brom or various championship teams haven't gone for him, I don't think Arsenal should necessarily be getting him back just because he played for us once upon a time. We have to be doing things not out of sentiment. We have to be doing things because they will genuinely improve our squad, our first 11 especially. And unfortunately, I don't think Wilshere is the answer there. But even Wilshere said this himself. I think he should go abroad. I look at it and I think, look, David Beckham has got a team in America now, Inter Miami. Wilshere surely can go and do a job for a team like that. Or Pereira, ex-West Brom, he's gone Ahly, was it? I can't even remember. But look, maybe a Chinese team, maybe a team in the Middle East, for example, or a team in America. I think Wilshere should go and do that, start to enjoy his football again. For me, if I was Jack Wilshere, that would be the most important thing. If he's not getting an opportunity here, go and do that. Zedman is asking, what do I think of that billionaires tweet? Man, sometimes, I don't know, I feel like billionaires might be using Arsenal, I don't know, for a bit of, clout. It sounds strange. They're billionaires. You think they've got something better to do, but who the hell knows? Daniel Eck, I have to say, I'm disappointed. Where's the follow-up? It doesn't seem like he was serious. But anyway, look, that's all I'm going to say today. It was only West Brom. I'm glad I'm in. I'm glad we're in the next round, and I'm glad that we performed well and got a few goals. At least we have a proper goal of the month competition. Come on, Arsenal. On to the next one. Fingers crossed for Man City. Take care, everyone.